Now then, YouTube, or should I say Yorkshire Tube, because I'm doing another video with Darkside. Yesterday was Goodwood, the day before was Donington, which was the day that I really got to know Darkside a little bit. And you know, they invited me down. They says, oh, you should come down and check out our facilities. And I thought, yeah, all right, we'll do one day. As you might know from my Donington video, I weren't too happy about my MR2, was I? Seeing that Mark II MR2 walk away from me has hurt me. I thought, oh, it was going so well until I came up against another MR2. And also, when we changed the spark plugs last week, we noticed that they were very hot looking, right? And I don't have any way of measuring the AFRs on that. So anyway, long story short, before taking the car even back to the unit from coming home from Goodwood yesterday, I sent Darkside a message this morning to see if they could fit me on the dyno, to see if we could read the AFRs and just see if the engine seems healthy enough. And they said they could. So we're here. We're at Darkside in Barnsley. We're going to throw the MR2 on the dyno, see if there's anything wrong with it, double check the AFRs, and just get the peace of mind, hopefully, that the engine's all right and it's just that second gear issue which has caused me a bit of time. Now, I've got a plan for the race. I am racing, by the way, it's been confirmed. I've got a plan for the race. What I'm going to try and do is only use second gear if I'm on a really hot lap in qualifying, and then during the race we'll just play it by ear. I will lose about half a second to a second a lap if I don't use second gear on that bottom corner. Anyway, today's not so much about the gearbox, today is about the performance of the engine. So we'll have a bit of a guided tour of Darkside, I think, as well. So yeah, let's go inside and see what it's all about, and then we'll get the MR2 on the dyno and just pray that she's all right, because you know, if I need to change the engine, I've got time, but it's gonna be a rush. I've got three full days before the race. So let's get started. Right, we're going straight into the Darkside dyno. Remember, before we get there, house rules, we're not too arsed about the peak power figure as long as it's all right. It's a different dyno, it's a different day. It don't really matter, yeah? We're not after any pub figures are out. The thing we're interested in is the AFR, and the AFR all the way through, because maybe I've got an air leak or something, I'm not aware of it, you know. We need to know. This is going to tell us how healthy the motor doth be, yeah, since I put it back in. Now, we didn't change anything. The only thing we changed was the auxiliary belt. That's the only difference from last year. Everything else is the same, right? Right, so let's see how it goes, and we'll get it over there. Apparently they're expecting me. I hope they're ready for all this torque that I'm bringing. See if we can crack triple figures on the torque, maybe, yeah? Go for a full 100 footy-pounds. There are some cool cars lingering about. We should probably have a look at some a little bit later, but for now we need to get onto the dyno. Can I reach this? Can I reach? I can just about reach. Thank you. Right, where do you reckon the dyno is? Right, we're here. Oh, where's the sign on the door, man? Well, this is Darkside's rolling road anyway, right? Dyno dynamics, very nice. We've got the mechanic Matisse there, he's gonna help us out. And that Prime van's just parked in a naughty place. Oh, hang on a minute. Royal Mail and Prime, they're gonna square up. Whoa, there's a man in the back of the van. Did you see that? Go on, maybe these two will have a fight if we're lucky. Royal Mail versus Prime. Who do you reckon? Right, we're all strapped on, ready to go. Apparently this dyno is known as the Heartbreaker, right? Crazy P, yeah? But I'm sure she'll be alright. Remember, it's just the AFRs that we're mostly interested in. Not really bothered about how else, right? How hard can it be though? Then again, we need to know how much power is going to be on the board. How about that t-shirt though? Have I even worn this one yet? I don't think so. It's too white, look. I have to make sure I'm going to be not getting dirty to wear this one, but yeah, you got your Integra, FF, MR, FR. It's good, isn't it? Yep, thank you. Designed by Downchange, of course. Never too far away from the sound of a diesel round here, although we're getting closed in. Oh, he's had enough. Matthias has had enough of the sound of that 4-cylinder diesel. He wants to hear a 4-cylinder Japanese racing engine. Right, YouTube, should we call it an MRS or an MR2? What do you think? We'll go MRS to distinguish it against, yeah, distinguish it against the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. We're an MRS. The doors have been shut. Doesn't half knock the outside noise out, which is probably obviously the vice versa effect, because you want to keep the noise from here, from going outside, and keep the council and everyone happy, don't you? But this is quite trick. The cooling fan setup all built in there, look, from the outside, blows fresh air into the engine. Kept the engine lid closed on these runs. When it got tuned last time, we had it open. Well, we're done with our dynos now. We've had 4 runs, and yeah, the heartbreaker dyno, you weren't lying about that. Yeah, it's definitely a lot lower peak figure than what it was, but the concerning thing is, and I was recording it so you've seen it, the AFRs are all over the shop, and it's running really quite lean all the way up to what, about 6,000 ish, and then it starts to get a bit richer, but by no means, you know, rich, just a little bit richer, right? And yeah, what could be causing that? Because it's exactly the same, really, as what it was when it was set up last year. So have I introduced some air leaks, or have I got some problems with my fuel injectors, or what? Well, one thing that you found straight away was there's codes on for the lambda sensors, right?
Yes.
Which, you know, could be mixing it up a little bit, but what do you think, man?
Well, the lambda sensors are the ones that are used like in the low RPM area, part throttle and whatever.
Right.
And we could see when we were loading it up that it was still on the lean side. But up top, it should use the math to know how much air is going in.
Right.
And then it calculates how much fuel it's injecting.
Yeah.
But you said on the other dyno, it was right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had it at like 13.5 all the way through. I'll try and get the graphics on my email somewhere, but yeah, it was really happy because the HSP lads where I took it before, we spent a lot of time trying to make sure that, you know, the fuel ratio was happy, because we played about so much with the MAF housing adapter to try and get the right one, and this one seemed to perform really well, but a series of racing and now it's gone to shit. Doing some tuning in here. Brake cleaner tuning to see if we've got any air leaks. Well, that's just done then on the dark side dyno. So although pretty disappointing to find some problems, at the same time quite happy to find some problems, because, you know, it didn't feel quite right, and now we've evidenced that with our AFRs and our slight lack of power. But it's not going to be enough to stop me racing on Monday. You know, I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to look at it and try and get some lambda sensors for the low RPM fuel ratios being off. And why the high RPM stuff's off, not sure. May just stick the standard airbox on it over the weekend or something, but yeah, that's that anyway. But back to Darkside, I've got Danny here from Darkside. He's going to give us a little look around, show us some bits, yeah, the grand tour. Right, we're outside, we're outside here, where we've done the tuning, the dyno section, right? MR2 is just going to chill for a bit, because we're going to go and have a tour at Darkside with Danny. Hey, what do you want to show us first?
Might as well start with Yeti. Seeing as though that's our project, personal project.
Yeah. This is the one that you're doing the videos on, right?
Yeah, that's it. Bit of an underdog.
Yeah.
It's, went to Wales in it on Sunday. Yes! Did some green lanes with some discoveries.
Looks pretty clean to say you've been off-road.
Yeah, we took it to a car wash. It was disgusting.
Nice.
But yeah, it's doing well. I think first video on YouTube, it's got 99,000 views now.
Got nearly 100,000 views on
99,000
YouTube
views.
with a Skoda.
That's it.
That's mad. What kind of four-wheel drive are they? Like
Just an
Haldex?
Haldex, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
So it shouldn't be going places where we've been taking it, but
Yeah.
it just seems to.
I guess the tyres are helping out quite a lot, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Size of them bastards, though.
So customer's car. It's a 35D but a single turbo model.
Right.
So that's got our big turbo on it, and I think it did 420 horsepower off the top of my head.
420. Blaze it.
420.
Fucking hell.
And he wants more.
420 blazing horsepower and he wants more.
That's it.
This looks pretty filthy.
V10 Touareg.
This just come from Wales as well?
Yep, that did the same trip.
It's a proper V10 one, yeah?
Yep, 5 litre V10.
Jeez.
Ryan hit a tree.
Nice. It's a nice finish on the paint.
Yeah, Raptor. We're thinking about doing Yeti the same
Oh wow.
to make it look a bit more mean. It sounds absolutely unreal.
Hey look, the Golf's got its face on again.
A guest appearance from Scott as well, and looked like being on camera.
Builder's arse hanging out as well. Cut that out.
This is looking a bit better, isn't it?
It's looking more brand new than it did at end of Wednesday or
Yeah.
whatever it was, Tuesday.
You got all stones out at tyres as well.
We'll find a few, there'll still be some kicking about.
What's that?
V8, 4.2 litre V8 Touareg.
Really?
Your video might go out before the video that we do releasing that.
I doubt it. I'm well
Are you
behind,
slow?
mate. Yeah, well behind.
Yeah,
I didn't know these came with a V8.
Yeah, 4.2 litre.
All right. Nice
got-
bit of patina there on the
Yeah,
back.
it's seen better days. Probably go through if you poke it hard enough. But yeah, plan with this, we're going to build it into a bit of an overland rig, temp box on it, and then I think the final goes to raffle it off.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
Raffle job.
that's it.
Auto spec. Don't drive. Debris.
Yeah.
There's some debris from the old splitter there. Look. All right. How you doing? You calm down now.
Yeah, it got us back together now, so we're alright.
Yeah.
Messy, stuff all over.
What's going on here? Are you changing DSG clutches or what?
No,
Just gonna change box oil, no?
yeah, duck box oil.
Yeah. Hope for best.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Take a spare one with us.
What's that? What you done? Oh, nice one. There's another TT.
So, what day are we on today? Thursday.
Yep.
Wednesday next week, that's testing at Blighton.
This thing here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We'd be screwed if it weren't in it.
I'm putting this together
Yeah.
in a fashion.
Having a good time.
Yeah, loving it.
Testing next week, yeah?
Yeah, with that.
Ah, lovely.
That is to go in.
It's got his first race on Sunday as well at Silverstone.
Interesting tags. I thought these were genuine Benuin, you know, but turns out they're not, are
What?
they? I thought they were proper cup cars.
Oh no,
No,
road legal,
just someone had make a
yeah.
made a copy of them. Nice pedal box. Posh, innit? You really like these two forged wheels as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Everywhere. A lot of M3 people running them now. Fucking I got loads of them.
We've obviously took some abuse on track, and I
Yeah.
don't think we've had one break or crack or anything yet. So the lightweight. Customers 4.2 V8. That's having turbo upgrades.
Nice.
Waiting on some flanges on that. Got
Some gear laying about.
Yeah, stock upstairs.
So it's like being at Euros or something with all racks and that.
Yeah.
Are these all clutches?
Yeah.
Jesus. Got a couple like. What's these?
Some fancy bits.
Hmm.
Got
Borg
that
Fauna.
Specially for you.
Turbo Smart.
We know you like a K20, so K20 Civic downpipe, decat downpipe, that's standard turbo, standard fitment. The sign winder, that's for the turbo kit. Same with intercooler.
It's all for my Integra then, is it?
Yeah, if you want one. Dan's got them on his Integra. That's an Evo manifold.
Fancy.
Evo flanges, collectors. That's
It's alright posh this, isn't it? Where's it come from?
we make everything now.
What, this Mafia thing at you, is it?
Yeah, Fab Mafia, so that's kind of a side division of non-VAG stuff that our fabricator Dan kind of does in his own time, but obviously if he's doing it
So that's like kind of differentiate it from dark side.
Yeah, dark side's kind of known for diesels, so there's no point us trying to push parts for stuff that we're not really specialised in.
I've just redone the MR2 with Super Pro, you know.
Yeah, we've got quite a big stock round corner of about Powerflex stuff as well. But,
nice.
Yeah.
Is that just a decat that then?
Yeah, that's just a Civic K20 decat.
We're just in reception, look at all these trophies, the jammy bastards. Hey, are these all Scott and Ryan?
Yeah.
And the cabinet.
These are just the dark side related ones as well. They've got a load of KA and Focus Cup ones upstairs.
Right, before we finish, we're going to have a quick look at the paint and body shop here. There's an EP3 in here getting some bits done. Big booth there. A few tent boxes up there, I can see.
Some tent boxes, some wheels, tyres, loads of TT spares.
What's in the booth?
Citroen DS5.
Oh, right.
So it's not just bag stuff that we do at body shop. It's
You'll paint anything.
bikes.
Yeah.
I think we did someone's hot tub over there.
Hot tub,
Yeah, hot
time
tub
machine.
panels, yeah.
Nice. There's a nice little EP3 look, just chilling. There's a lot of off-road stuff going on here. I didn't know you were that known for the off-road stuff, but I know you've been doing a lot of videos on it, so I guess you're just having fun, right?
Yes.
Not so much drag racing anymore, but racing and off-roading.
Drag racing will come back, but
Yeah.
I think it started off at winter when obviously you can't do track days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So get muddy.
Actually, you've not been doing this long, but there's about 5 different off-road cars here I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Yours is this A7 with the Bentley wheels and the Bentley brakes.
That'll be mine.
You've something wrong with your spoiler as well, lad. I don't think it's meant to be.
Stuck up.
I don't think it's meant to be like that.
Stuck up.
Yeah, it's like an air brake, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's he doing in there? Is that his car?
Yeah, that's turboed as well.
I thought that was just chilling.
No, that's...
What a big B.
Let's have a quick look at this. This is probably going to be the best thing on video.
On trade plates. Oh yeah.
Do you want to give us a quick rundown at specs, Tom?
The turbo out of a 1.4 TDI,
Yeah.
running on a Mega Squirt. Has no coolant temp sensor on the standalone, so it struggles to start when cold a little bit.
Right. Okay.
But
And what power did it make?
stock 50, now making 75.
Wow, you've 50% increase. Not bad, eh? So I got one question. Why? As long as it keeps you out of trouble and keeps you busy, then it's all right.
It probably gets him in more trouble, just look at it.
Is this all
Screams attention.
genuine patina? Because these are plastic, right?
Yeah.
You got some plastic rust on the go.
No, that's proper. It's called rusty paint.
What?
It's a thing. There's even a sticker on the side of it.
Someone's gone to a lot of effort to make this look shite, haven't they?
Literally, I have no idea. My project was the engine. I had nothing to do with how this thing looks.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself. Quite a contrast against your car, like.
A little bit.
Excellent, thank you.
The car looks like it's had COVID. Shit.
Well, thanks for the tour, Danny.
No problem.
Most of all, thanks for letting me go on your dyno, because you know you've given me some good excuses now to why that other MR2 beat me. But I've also got, just for confirmation from the man himself, it's down on power.
It's down on power.
Cheers.
So if you see any other MR2s go round, Danny, it's because it's down on power.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Cheers. Now, I've got a couple of days to fix it. I'll talk some more about it in a little bit. Alarms are going mad. What's all that about?
Home time.
We're all good. Home time, yeah. But thanks Darkside, and thanks to Danny, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you again at some point in the future. You have to get you sent to one of these race weekends, man, where all the action happens.
Might come and join you, might come and join you.
Cool, cheers.
Yeah, man.
Right, there we go then. Time to go back to the barn. See if we can maybe get some lambda sensors between now and then. Racing on Monday. We've got tomorrow, which is a bank holiday, but some shops might be open, and Saturday, which obviously is not a bank holiday, but is a Saturday. But thanks to Darkside for letting me throw it on the rollers. So it's a bit of a catch-22 situation now, because one, I'm kind of upset that my car needs fixing, but at the same time I'm grateful that we found a problem, because you know, I felt like something wasn't quite right. And you know, we've evidenced that now. We've evidenced that it is running a little bit leaner than what it should be. Now to me it feels like I must have introduced an air leak somewhere, because everything was fine before, but obviously the air intake and everything's been off. And you saw we give it the brake cleaner test and didn't find any issues there, but I don't know, it seems like something's not quite right. So maybe we start with some lambda sensors and go from there. I don't have an engine management light though, but it did come up on the software for one of the front two and then the rear one, but apparently the rear one doesn't do a lot anyway. So another thing that I want to get is a AFR gauge in the car somewhere. We'll take out that lambda sensor at the end of the exhaust and put an AFR gauge on it, get an idea of what the fuel mixture is, and then I can pretty much not have to go on a dyno again, because the dyno peak figure doesn't really matter. If we can have a AFR that's nice and strong all the way through, not too rich, not too lean, that's all we really need. Now another idea I've had is to maybe just run the standard airbox, but we don't have time to test. We're not on the test day on Sunday. It would be quite nice to be on the test day on Sunday, but we're not on it, because then we could maybe test the standard airbox and see how that goes. But again, without an AFR gauge, I'm just going to be guessing. So yeah, back to this fiasco again of worrying. Or we can just send it and see with its crunchy gearbox and its lean air fuel ratio mixture. Yeah, anyway, that's enough from today, so thanks again for letting me jump on your dyno. So the next time you'll see the MR2 will be the racetrack, and I'll let you know then if I did anything to try and fix it, but you'll have to wait. Cliffhanger. Oh yeah, and if anyone should want one of these great nice t-shirts, which is probably black already, because you know, I can't be trusted with white tops, you know. But if you can be trusted with white t-shirts and you keep yourself nice and clean, then they are on my store, and I shall put a link in the description. Thank you very much. Goodbye.